The majority of guys are pursuing women, sending back-to-back double texts, continuously overanalyzing every small, does she enjoy interacting with this girl? Is she not fond of me? Am I adequate? Is she not satisfied with me? You are losing sight of the men because of this. These folks don't get it. But those who do chase women instead, then forcing women to chase them, including the women who weren't fascinated in them at first. But now in this, I will be flipping the video. Script, I'll be explaining to you how methods entice women to pursue you, and the last point is a code for psychological cheating. Therefore, please watch this video until the end. Don't continue if you don't want to miss anything. Okay, welcome back to my universe. Channel, this is me, your gal. Genuine Conversation with Jay. Let's discuss how to change the course and force women to pursue you, and what you're the first item you're gonna stop something. Trying to get her approval, yet this isn't joke. You'll give up attempting to stop being so eager and impress that girl instead. Sending her a text during her initial stopover. By giving her praise, you establish yourself as a fan. You immediately establish yourself as a fan when you give her too many compliments. She is messaging you back to support you. Don't even allow her to text you. You don't give her any opportunity to miss it at first. To get in touch with you, you don't give. When she wants to chat to you, she wants to, I miss our conversations, and hearing your voice to which you are returning messages. You are the one that is constantly messaging back. Initially, why don't you unwind and she check to determine whether she likes you enough to ask a discussion that serves as the foundation for forcing a lady to pursue you after you give in her start this discussion. If you, when you don't reach out to her, she does out to you because, at minimum, she finds, that's a clear indication to anticipate that this girl even has enough affection for you to wish to inquire about your well-being, as she wasn't contacted, thus you're going to. You're going to stop texting first, excessive praise in order to avoid. You must quit acting if you want to become a fan, as like her conversation were a favor to you. She's not giving you any favors, okay? Since you are the reward, you must act appropriately. Like the reward, so don't make her feel like for her to even reply to you in the manner that she's helping you out. As she once reacts to you, you say, "Oh, I'm very delighted that you're online." Like some of you, you're responding quickly. Simply give her the impression that you know her. Come on, being here makes you feel alive. Stop giving her the impression that she's chatting to you instead. As a favor of continuously questioning if she loves you or not, you should take a seat and consider whether she is eligible to be. Does my girlfriend meet the requirements? Stop trying to be my woman, okay? Believing she is the one in need of you must approve her in order for her to approve you. Rather of attempting to demonstrate your make sure she proves herself to you. Her making an attempt to demonstrate that she meets the requirements to be the woman you desire. For this reason, as a guy, you must have your list, must be valuable to you. Must be aware of your desires in a woman. Large breasts and Nash are not the only factor that makes a lady physically. There are other things than beauty that qualifies, but it's insufficient. So rather than always questioning whether, do you think you're good enough for her, sufficient for you, that's the mindset you would like to have the take with you. Mentality of it or leave it if she doesn't. That's the mindset. Fit in, she can go. It doesn't matter if you want that. If she doesn't even, it's her loss. Wish to spend time with you since you are aware of your own worth. Bring that mindset that you wish to possess as a man if you own that mindset. You won't have the strong desire to please Mr. Nice Guy's demeanor. Take it or leave it as soon as you develop that. With this mindset, you discover that you're not more of a people pleaser, regardless of her desires. Whether you like it or not, her issue is it's you who decides to spend time with her, or you don't want to be doing that right now. In addition, You must construct the kind of life that draws the woman you need to create a life that appeals to women who women will desire to participate in. You see all of this PE and two-faced, DeVito people, whiskey and square. I wonder why women just give birth, for them or having consecutive births, infant M everywhere, as a result of the kind of life that draws ladies they don't must arrive and begin describing them. Pick me women if you want to chose random women. Already familiar with them, they constructed this life that draws women and creates. If I'm not mistaken, ladies pursue them like women. If you check the Bond guys' inboxes and whiskey to which women are applying, you must construct in order to be a tent baby mother, the lifestyle that appeals to women. Chase men who already own something to provide. If your whole existence is basically single-mindedly fixated on women you've already lost, and you're pursuing you've already stopped concentrating on creating. You make women chase you by being yourself. You have their ideal existence, created the ideal existence for their women, and now you're the one pursuing that desire. Become the aspiration that women pursue, which is what you wish to transform into you must have a dream that attracts ladies. Objectives, you must possess ambition, that you must have a social media account. Presence, it makes no difference if you wish to have a private camp. Existence, but you are aware of that type of private life that you are being told by others. People need to know why you're not on social media. People need to see that you are wealthy, to confirm that you are, in fact, and private. But many hope that's the lifestyle that people observe on social media. However, you're keeping it quiet, and you must have it since those women can see it. That the social circle is powerful and strong. It creates that social. You own a social circle that decides for you, your social. The woman is aware of the circle link, that whether she dates you or not, she has formed new friendships with you that can help her go to the next level, which is how you wish to transform into that dream that ladies desire in another manner. To entice women to pursue you, not only because you're able to knack no, my next suggestion is for you to make use of scarcity's power, generates demand when you're too accessible. You won't be valuable where this girl is. What happens when you are too accessible? Whenever you're the one who calls all the time. Texting, you are too easily accessible. This lady won't be able to pursue you since nobody pursues anything. Chase is the only person there already. Something that is dormant or anything unavailable, which is while others are pursuing it. But you're accessible. How can you make room for? You must learn how to get her to pursue you. Make yourself scarce by occupying yourself with do things in your life. If you're constantly sending text messages. Occasionally, the first person to text withdraw and observe whether she contacts. You will also benefit from knowing that. Scarcity, if she likes you enough, makes her feel this way by creating demand. 1. You don't talk to her very much, and speaking with her frequently, perhaps you're being distracted by someone else, or perhaps someone else is taking your time. You don't feel her anymore. Perhaps if you've been sleeping apart from her, already committed to this. If you have, you already have. Make yourself into this fantasy. Things all women desire, but no one will want to lose you, which is why your Adea from Nigeria was always running. Crazy whenever two friends visit London since she constantly says that he will observe the other woman he is afraid of. Taking a nap away from her was always forcing her to pursue him, repeatedly, was forcing her to follow him at all times even, but he's finally drifted away now. Regretfully, if you wish to you see how Two-Face transformed himself into a fantasy, a man that all women aspire to be. With her ideal partner, which is why Annie tried to keep him by fighting with her life. Despite the fact that Two-Face cannot be retained regrettably, but you wish to make all right, turn yourself into that ideal dude and motivate women. See, I'm not saying to become that in a positive sense. Dream man before turning into a no, don't turn into a promiscuous baby man. Fa Face is not a really good illustration, but all I'm trying to do is explain how to use scarcity to generate demand. All right, give her the impression that you are sleeping. Away, don't always react too quickly, and be the first to text at all times. Don't be easily accessible at times. Tension her a little so that I could feel this one that, when you got where, you didn't call how. Are you gonna be with someone else? Or are you seeing someone else right now, and you don't talk to her more frequently? Who else is occupying your time? All right, give her a little teasing like that and check to see if she becomes tense, if she feels like, all right, while he sleeps. Observe how she responds to it. Okay, this is a game. You realize that I'm not trying to encourage you to play games, but it's one method of finding out. My next argument is that you should, well, don't be too easy and confront her. Many of you are terrified to say no. If you're too scared to confront a you think woman, oh, you don't want to offend you, even though you're attempting to be kind to her constantly without questioning her. If you want to, don't be too easy, guy. This woman will locate you if she wants to see women. More engaging when you can provide a challenge. Women, don't be scared to disagree with them. Love men who think for themselves. You simply accept everything. Women, that's why you make the error. Enjoy a good challenge, and they enjoy it when a man speaks up for what he wants. Out with assurance, you're not scared to say no, okay? Visit frequently, particularly if she's a highly lovely woman. Many men would simply wish to please everyone, but you is unique and constantly difficult. She is curious as to why he is doing this all the time, as if she enjoys that women enjoy a little bit of spice. A man's level of spice. Don't just be so, you simply melt in her lips all the time. Chilly. Time, you simply accept her words as true. No, present her with a worthy task, and don't be too simple, don't be too nice. She no longer wants you, and you get really chilly. She is unable to pursue you because you no longer have enough spiciness. You need to acquire the skill of pleasant teasing because some people are so scared of offending you, not really sure how to make fun of your woman. For example, if your wife boasts about having excellent cooking skills and how she food is the greatest thing there is, tell her, you seem so humble about this. Is the reason I adore you? You are incredibly, really modest until you realize she's boasting regarding something like you teasing her. Some of you are able to make her laugh, but I'm afraid you lack the ability to tease. You don't want to express something that makes you think, oh, you've insulted her, so now you must stop being overly passive and learn how to tease. Don't be too frigid and let her be erratic. Occasionally acceptable challenge. Women adore that lovely, delicate, not don't take on the spicy challenge, sweet and smooth. Make it too simple for her. This makes me eligible to be your girlfriend, is the final item, and I require payment. Take note of this now, as it may sound. Listen, it's like a game, but you're attempting to get ladies to pursue you, so it's already a game. So keep listening. Learn to terminate by being the first to leave. First discussion, what do I mean by a lot? Of men, you guys never stop dragging out conversations. So that the girl is the one who is bored, or it's she who becomes weary and she says, I have to leave now, don't you? Must be the one to constantly state, I need you have to learn how to go now to maintain women's desire for more when you are conversing with this girl. And it's happening, thrilling, and you guys are having a good time. I know, this is evil and it's horrible, but pay attention. I can tell she's having fun with this talk. With you, on the phone or in person, she's having fun with the boys. She's laughing so hard that you have to tell her, "Oh, I'm really sorry to do this, but I'm having a problem with something that just came up. Enjoyable time, but I must." All right, she's still in that. Her. She continues to enjoy her high. She's spending time with you, and at that moment, she is unwilling to leave. I'm having fun hanging out with you. Because you want her to, cut her short, desire more, but are reluctant to S. It's as if you offer someone a very lovely gift, and you take it back if you want them. You don't give in to your want for more, till they're so satisfied that they not wish to vomit after having too much, and they're only sufficient, worn out, and when they notice that they seem to need to throw up tomorrow. They had too much, so they had to throw up. No, they didn't have it the other day. You interrupt her while she's enjoying it, brief as you want her to desire you. Additionally, this could sound like a game, but pay attention to see if you can master it. Method that can enable you to attract women to want you, you can desire to create. Some ladies will pursue you when you go on a date, and it's going great. You try to fix the next one to get it back. Date right away as you're aware that she's enjoying myself, so don't set a date for later. Don't even give her the impression that you want. Don't make plans for the next date. She felt that the day was awful, which made she is aware that you had fun. Yet I hope we do this again, but don't say that. Simply said, I hope you had a wonderful time. All right, look after yourself and leave her alone. The one who is wondering, gosh, this guy does make me wonder if he would fix the future date as soon as you attempt to correct the you botched the next date, but you must make her want to spend more time with you. Spending time with you is what you desire. Okay, you stop being so excited. Avoid giving the impression that you are eager. She gets really excited because of you. Regarding the date, you can see that she's truly having fun and then having to go. If you want a lady to come after you, you must learn to let her go. Desiring more, all right, give her one more. Never force her to stop the conversation. Be the first to depart at all times, the first to cut off the discussion. Regardless of whether you use the DAT, your phone conversations are always the one that summarizes it, particularly when I can tell she's having fun with the moment cut. So she will recognize that she requires to speak with this individual once more, or she to see this individual once more, since she did enjoy herself she enjoyed herself the other day. When you two spoke, she wants more of those after hanging together. She doesn't become very excited. It is acceptable to leave her wanting more. How do you get a woman to chase after you? You understand that one of these things isn't merely before you leave for work. You must put all of them. You must complete each of these things we discussed that you must do to develop yourself so that you might fulfill the desire that every woman aspires to be like that, the ideal man that all women aspire to be. Okay, so this marks the conclusion of today's video. Let me know what you consider this video and keep it in mind. You must attract women. Don't chase them. All right, you don't need to ask for permission. Verify that you don't need to. Instead of vetting, try to get women's approval. Women to see whether they are suitable for you. I'll see you next time, okay? Send this video to other men so they can watch it. Okay, then continue living your life. Chance, and for now, goodbye.